Turkey's mayor says that the ancient Göbekli Tepe may have been built by extraterrestrial ancient aliens. We know that Graham Hancock has a lot to say about this. You can find what he says on the internet. Tremendous things. This, he says, was constructed about 13,000 years ago, and we know that magic number 13,000 years ago is around the time of the comet impact around the Younger Dryas era, when we had the end of the Clovis culture in North America and also the extinction of the megafauna, the saber-toothed tigers and the various mastodons. Now, that many, when they say something beyond what they say, not everyone is unpopular to be re-elected, but some have the courage to speak on a completely different level where they are more likely to be ridiculed than honored. Zeynel Abidin Beyazglu is the mayor of the city of Urfa, Sanliurfa in southern Turkey. This city is mainly known for the fact that the ancient temple complex of Göbekli Tepe is not far from there. It was built around 12,000 years ago and is considered the oldest religious building in the world. Göbekli Tepe consists of circular structures with a diameter of 300 meters, in the center of which are several large worked stone slabs covered with images and designs of animals. Archaeologists believe that this temple structure was built by hunter-gatherers, the well-known idiots, but Mayor Beyazoglu recently said that he believes that Göbekli Tepe is possibly associated with aliens. This complex, by the way, of Göbekli Tepe is not all unearthed yet. There's a tremendous amount of excavation that still needs to be done. Now, in particular, Beyazoglu, the mayor, drew attention to an unusual sculpture near Göbekli Tepe that is thought to belong to the same ancient complex. The sculpture represents a man. Some historians believe that this sculpture once stood in the center of Göbekli Tepe and may have represented the male god. The Göbekli Tepe statue represents more than a person. It seems to have come from somewhere else. It reminds me of an alien, the mayor said. Hurriyet, the Turkish newspaper, reports that Beyazoglu said this while giving a speech about his municipality's biggest tourist attraction, and wanted to emphasize the fact that the 12,000-year-old temple still has many secrets to reveal. He also drew attention to a strange pattern on the stone similar to 3 bags. Hunter-gatherers communities hunted the animals and used their skins as clothing. However, when we look at another monolith, we see bags carved into the stone similar to those used in modern world. Not only that, they have various pillars, sculptures on these columns that depict what we basically think of Sumerian gods, carrying bags, with little handbags. It remains to be seen what happened to these bags and what they were used for. We can also find an image of the same bag from tens of thousands of kilometers away. Beyazoglu showed a photo of a bag in the hand of an ancient American inhabitant. And returning to the statue of the presumed man, the mayor noted the presence of the incomprehensible V-shaped pattern on his chest. He said people of that time wore fur, but here we see V-shaped patterns on the body. If these temple builders wore fur, who is represented in this statue? Beyazoglu is not the first, of course, to theorize that Göbekli Tepe is a very complex building for primitive hunters who lived 12,000 years ago, long before the pyramids and Stonehenge were built. How were they able to work the stone so well, create all these intricate stone patterns, slide huge stones into place, etc., and why? So there's a lot of questions that are to be answered by what Göbekli Tepe represents and who was built by. And also, if you find what Graham Hancock says about Göbekli Tepe, Graham Hancock says that these ancients who built Göbekli Tepe basically talked about a comet that had struck the Earth, and they had figured out from their ancient, very precise astronomy that this comet is supposed to be coming back to us in about 20, 30, 40 years. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.